my darlings. Welcome, water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. I am starting something new this month. I am, in addition to your individual star signs, to ensure you get 2 star sign readings a month, I am grouping my second lot of readings into water signs, fire signs, earth signs, and air signs. And I am starting with you, my darlings. So let's see what wishes to come out for you. I am using my Wisdom of Avalon cards for you as oracle cards. Something's already come out for you. And we're going to see the overriding theme of the reading. And then from there, we're going to pull some tarot cards for you. So if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe, hit that subscribe button or that join button. And the other thing that I'm starting this month as a gift to you all during the holiday season and into the new year is to offer a pay what you can reading, online reading with me. That's for a 30-minute reading and pay what you can. And that's with the trust and faith, my darling, that you will give a donation, an amount, a payment that you both believe is fair and that also honors the energy, the sacred, the spiritual energy between us as well. So let's see what wishes to come out for you. We have got, wow, the serpent and the stag has come out for you. Knowledge and healing. And the stag, pride and leadership. So what I'm picking up from these 2 cards, 2 very powerful spiritual animals. The serpent or the snake is a sign of you going through almost like a complete rebirth, a realignment, a different understanding of who you are as an identity and a personality, perhaps who you have been in the past and the recognition of that person and how well that person did in the past, an acknowledgement that you have always done the best that you possibly could, but the experiences that you have been given, which from a spiritual level point of view are always for you, it's how you choose to receive them is the gift. You during this healing time have gained not only an extraordinary amount of insight and knowledge and essential truth about the situation that you're in, but you've also moved away from what in your life was pulling you back or negative or perhaps was creating a little bit of drama. And you're also trusting much more now your intuitive knowledge. You're following your instincts, you're following your essential truth, you're picking up on the signs. And you're not really, which is really important, you've sort of in a secluded space at the moment where you're not being bombarded with very well-intentioned observations or opinions of others, but with the understanding that you need to work this out yourself. You need to feel your way through it. And it's wonderful. And because of that, you are now looking forward to the future. You're looking forward to this transitional, transformational time, the transfer of information that you are receiving with knowledge. Now, knowledge is not just fact. Knowledge is knowing. It's knowing something. It's feeling it. You know, when we go through experiences in our lives which are given to us, it's so that we can feel and know something. Have you noticed that, you know, perhaps somebody that's trying to make a point, trying to give you information to help you, it cannot resonate with you because it's not the right time. You're not feeling, you're not remembering what you already know. And what you remember is your essential truth. It's seeing things from the spiritual soul perspective, but you're gaining knowledge. So it's time. Understand that having a knowing about something is always in divine timing. The universe doesn't get it quite sometimes right or partly right. It's always perfect. It's always in your divine design. And where you're now looking is the stag. Pride and leadership. So what you're looking to move into is something that's very much part of your authentic self. You've shed the past, and shedding the past, which is represented by the skin of the snake and the shedding of the snake, you are now moving into a place of taking control of the situation, not from a fear base, not taking control in trying to force and affect things to happen, but taking control of how you're responding or how you're reacting to the situation. And it's putting you in a place of great empowerment as well. And you are feeling, quite rightly, a sense of pride in yourself, a sense of saying, well done, and continue to do that every morning in the mirror if you want to say, I'm proud of you, thank you, you're doing so well, because that is you detaching from yourself, coming into a state of awareness of you as an individual personality, and thanking you for the human part of your human being. You know, we are a spiritual being having a human experience. And because the stag, the male stag, it talks to me about you in stepping into this place of empowerment. You're stepping forward and doing something that is, it's encouraging others to live their life differently, or to follow you in aspects of how you live your life. You're very, you provide a sense of clarity and encouragement for others as well. And you're calling forth to you now those that you know at a soul level you have agreed to meet as part of your soul's destiny too. And it is, as I said, a very authentic, noble thing that you're doing. You've answered the soul's call, and there is many things to come in for you now, because you're standing in a place of empowerment. So let's see, using my Spirit Song Tarot, what wishes to come out for you. Thank you, Spirit. Tell me more about the serpent and the stag. And I've just been told, you know, snakes also live in the water. There are rare snakes, I think it's in Australia, that they live in the water. So you're very able to transition and use your emotions widely. So 7 of feathers fell on top of the knowledge and healing card. The 7 of swords, 7 of feathers, the 7 of swords, preparation and resourcefulness. So what you have healed from in the past has given you that sense of the deep level of resources available within you, because we can't be courageous unless we are facing something that we have feared. And so Spirit has shown you in the experiences that you've gone through aspects of yourself that you weren't aware of before. And that's why you're feeling a sense of pride now. And alongside of that, those experiences that you have gone through are preparing you, it's the law of preparation, for what is to come in for you, for what it is that you are manifesting, either consciously or subconsciously. Now, the thing with this 7 of feathers, this is the cheetah, they wish for you, because you have a certain level, as I said, of knowledge, of understanding, of seeing all aspects, the underside of it, the overside of it, seeing the patterns in your life, coming to realizations as well. And despite the painful nature of what has happened, you have taken away from that truth and clarity. And essential truth is knowledge. And you have dipped into, received information, transformation, transfer of information from Spirit, from the universe, from God, that is now helping you to prepare for what is to come. So there is the acceptance within you that all that has happened, actually in hindsight, has been very beneficial for you. And there is always the gift in everything, if we choose to look for it, if we choose to see in it, if we choose to believe in it. The other thing about the cheetah in this card is that it is, the cheetah, as we know, spends a lot of time lying around, okay? A lot of time lying around, basking in the sun and everything. However, it also responds very quickly to opportunities. So what Spirit is saying with the stag card here, with the pride and leadership card, and the stag calls in its mate, calls in its not pride, what is it called, it's whatever, the stag and the deer, the group is calling them in, your family, your soul tribe, your soul clan, that it could happen quite quickly and when you're not expecting it. Respond swiftly to it. Now, this may mean you making a spontaneous decision, and that's how life happens. Life happens, nature happens spontaneously by itself without any interference at all. So the cheetah is also a very close observer. And one of the ways that you can help yourself at this time is to continue to take a step back from your life and to continue to observe, to detach, to watch what's happening for you from a spiritual perspective, from the universe, to see your life through the universe's eyes, that it's all for you. The universe is your friend. And perhaps, just like with everybody, there are certain things, certain burdens, emotions, energy, emotion, burdens that need to be released in order for you to be able to spring forward like the cheetah and to spot them when nobody else can, because you are responding swiftly and understanding that it is a gift. So let's have a look at the stag. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. You know, you are, as water signs, you're very intuitive. You know, water does represent emotions, and there is always a flow of emotions. And the important thing is to understand that our emotions are energy in motion. We are always in a vibration. Everything around us is always in a vibration, even though we feel it's matter. Nothing ever is still. And so when we understand that we are always vibrationally responding or reacting to something, that's why it's so important that we can take responsibility for those emotions. And that means taking considered action with understanding. So as water signs, you are deeply intuitive. You can feel your way around situations. You're not afraid to go deep into the emotions as well. And it's also a reminder that the capability within you is heightened as a water sign to be able to go with the flow, to be able to let life take you where it is designed to do within your divine design. And for the stag, you have got the badger, the wonderful badger, 7 of acorns, 7 of wands, determination and stamina. So despite, and it brings me back to the snake, the serpent, about not kind of tuning out maybe some meant comments or opinions that you know are confusing to you at this time and actually maybe not be helping. The thing about the 7 of wands, it's about standing up for what you believe in. It's about taking a stand, but taking the higher stand. And what does that mean? It means that sometimes when our ego wishes to react and reply to get a point across, we actually just don't do it, because there's nothing that's going to come of it. It may be a relief in a few seconds as we say something, but actually on reflection, we thought, well, what's the point? And that person can't hear what I'm saying. So when people are committed to misunderstanding you, it's simply because you're in a different energy vibration to them. And the best thing you can do is to either respond from your higher self, saying thank you for the right words, or make the decision, if it's right for you, to just be who you are, live your authentic life, trust in your intuition and your knowing about the situation, what is right for you, because you and only you, like the snake, have the direct perception of your life, and you and only you have the direct perception of what it is to be you and what you are unique within your life. This is your life, nobody else's. And so the 7 of wands is about standing in that place of power, and standing up for what you consider to be the right thing to do, what you consider to be the right values, what you consider to be authentic, but not in an attacking form. Ego doesn't listen to ego. Soul listens to soul. So it's not so much, I see the 7 wands as not so much defending yourself, but protecting yourself from various energies by just actually deciding to be indifferent, to pay it no attention, and to focus yourself on moving forward as well. And all of this, I know this, you know, the stag is so strong, the serpent as well as the snake is revered as well. All of this is a sign of your strength, a sign of your adaptability, a sign of you now going with the flow. Let's see what else wishes. I did just see the 7 of cups, which talks to me about lots of choices and possibilities coming in for you. Thank you, Spirit. The hermit, my darling. And this is the koala, which actually appeared in another deck in the daily reading I've just done. Contemplation and wisdom, the hermit. Here is this lovely little koala up in this eucalyptus tree. So the hermit, and I know many, when they hear the hermit, go, oh my goodness, I so want something to happen now. The hermit is a request, okay? It's a request from your soul, a request from source energy, a request from God, from the universe, whatever you want to call it, to accept, to have radical acceptance of the present moment. The timing is not quite right. It is coming. It's going to come and surprise you. It's going to come when you're ready. It's coming in divine design for you. And any stress and anxiety you may be feeling now is your non-acceptance of what the present is. Now, if you can see this present moment as preparing you, it's all preparing you for what you are manifesting, for what you deserve, for what you are seeing as a sense of fulfillment. It's preparing you for that. And the Hermit is a reminder that, you know, wherever you see as a safe space, a comforting space, whether that's in your home or outside or a specific place or a walk that you do, to enjoy that place of solitude, to trust that when there is a lot of noise around us, that silent, small little whisper of our soul, our intuition, our inner learning can't come through. Think about a brass band bashing away. You can't possibly hear the flute in the background if there's lots of other noise going on. So you have been given this time, and appreciate it, love it, be grateful for it, because it is where you are allowing, you are permitting wisdom, knowledge, insight to come through, which is part of your law of preparation to prepare, to be ready for what is very, very close for you, and to contemplate. You know, to contemplate is a lovely word, isn't it? To contemplate is to almost lie in a state of repose with no resistance and just meander through the thoughts, observing where your thoughts are taking you, and then noticing when something random's comes through, which is always, my darling, your intuition. And the other thing that the koala, it's a very contented face there, is that you have everything you need. You have that place, you have that peace, and you need, your soul is putting you here wherever you are right now, because we don't, it's like a little bit like going to a fairground, isn't it, and something. We don't jump off one ride and then immediately jump on the next. We have a walk in between, we queue in the queue, but you kind of need to have the balance of the oscillating ways of your life, and you need the rest and renew time. And I mentioned this within, I think, the Stag card as well. In order to go through this renewal, the soul, the spirit, God, the universe will always give you that rest and reflection time in order to do this renewal. It's very important that you recognize that your energy needs to shift, it needs to change. And there are subtle things, but powerful things happening within the Hermit mode. So try and slow down. Try and slow down, okay? Try and kind of give to yourself once a day, if you're very busy working or doing things, time for yourself. That is very much part of self-love, because it is giving you time to soul search, time to reevaluate what you truly want. And look, you've got another card here, which is the Four of Feathers, Sanctuary and Rest. So another card to say, time out, my darling, time out. You are emotionally exhausted. And when you choose to do things slightly differently in the Seven of Wands with the Badger, it takes great will and determination to do this. Don't underestimate what the energetic impact is on you. And so it is to remove yourself at this time. The bear is a great sign of hibernation, of healing, of, again, that word sanctuary, of rest. You will, as you are going through this transformation, please ensure that there is a balance between your creative endeavors and expression with enthusiasm and an inspirational burst of energy, but then notice it. Notice when your body says, you know what, I'm a bit tired today. I'm not quite sure, but I just need to take a little bit of time out. You know, really appreciate the value of time and rest for you at this time. There is no urgency. There is no time in the universe. There is only divine design. And because it is divine, it is always absolutely spot on for you. So to have acceptance of where you are right now is going to take away a lot of angst, anxiety, stress, worry that you may be feeling at this time. So, and also, thank you, Spirit. You can't, it's much more difficult to heal something, a situation, in the place where you were hurt. You need that seclusion. You need that seclusion. I'm so sorry, I haven't turned my phone off. Thank you, Spirit. One more card, please, for water signs. Thank you. Oh, that's so lovely. Okay, so Ace of Crystals, the Panda. 8 of Cups, the Starfish. And Knight of Swords, action and focus. Bang in the center of these 3 cards is the 8 of Cups. Renewal again, quest. You have put out a soul's call to the universe saying, I'd like to know the answers, please. I'd like to see things from a different perspective. I'd like to feel peace. I'd like to understand. And when you seek, when you're on a quest is a question. When you pose those questions, the universe will answer you, and they'll answer you exactly in divine design timing for you. So if there's things you don't know about yet, relax into the not knowing, because in the not knowing, there is infinite possibilities. And when we know things too soon, when we know things, when we've controlled or forced facts to come to us, we then may react to them without the full understanding, without the full resonance of the understanding. So therefore it's too soon. But when we are given information, there is a transformational message for us that we resonate with, and that's in divine design, then we will respond accordingly with considered action. And so we then positively impact our future. So don't be in too much of a rush, because maybe you're not quite ready for certain truths to come in, but you are getting there, and everything will happen for you. And as I said, seek and ye shall find. The door will open for you. Question renewal, the Starfish. This is a huge time of healing for you as well. And you are, the Starfish sort of gently moves through the journey, rests on certain, let's call them obstacles, but let's call them challenges. These are the rocks, and will always find a way and move on. And actually with that rest has then increased their energy, increased their wish, desire to move on as well. So Starfish lives in the water. Go with the flow with what's happening with you right now. What you resist persists, my darling, but what you allow, just it allows things to unfold for you exactly as they're meant to do. Then you've got the Ace of Pentacles, which is the Panda here, manifestation and prosperity. This is on a bridge. You're on a bridge of change. And there are actually 3 pentacles here. I don't know if you can see. So this talks about this new emotional, maybe physical as well, and mindful foundation you're building for yourself. And the panda is considered a lovely kind of cuddly, but also rare animal. And so what Spirit is saying to me here, and luck as well, and luck, you may be doing a bit of traveling, but it's about not seeing things so much in the black and white of seeing it through yourself as an identity, but starting to trust that there are necessary contrasts in life. And those contrasts allow you then to take perhaps a neutral stance to make choices and decisions that are right for you. Now, the Ace of Pentacles, my darling, is to say that there is something big manifesting for you again in divine design when you are ready for it, and it is part of what you are consciously aware that you wish for at this time. And you can consciously manifest. You know that when you've noticed, or you've set out your affirmations and your visualizations, and you've surrounded them with the feeling that's already happened, you've noticed things coming in for you. They tend to, because it's much easier when we have no attachment to anything, they tend to come in quite fast and with a sense of humor. But have patience. This Ace of Pentacles is to say it is coming. It is coming. Have patience, because that successful leadership, venture, mission, whatever you're looking to accomplish or succeed, it needs a strong foundation, and you're building that at the moment. And then alongside of that, you have got, oh yes, the Knight of Feathers, action and focus, the Knight of Swords. So again, the Knight of Swords with the air energy is about communication, and Spirit wants you to remember how powerful that our thoughts and words are. We create as we speak. What we put out there as a vibrational thought or a vibration in terms of word, sound created the universe. What we put out there comes back to us in our reality at certain points. The coyote, as the Knight of Swords, represents you moving away from what was negative in your life, maybe what was a bit of a drain in your life, to reach out, to go beyond as a knight, to be on a quest, to seek the truth, to speak your truth as well. And the Coyote is a very intense observer. So on this journey that you're on now, do remember always to be that intense observer of what's happening for you. And again, you know, just like with the cheetah, the Coyote will sense and see opportunities. So there is something, and I'm feeling it coming in for you. And they're also, finally, I'm going to pull this card for you on the bottom of the deck, the Empress. This is about you being able to receive it. So I want you to practice, okay? Because we think we're quite good at receiving, but for the most part, we're not. Because when somebody says us anything nice, we tend to push it away. Receive it, say thank you, practice it. Even if it makes you squirm, just say thank you so much. That's really kind of you. And say, I am deserving, and I am resting, and I am receiving, and I am in a blissful state of wondrous anticipation of infinite possibilities that the universe is bringing to me. I am ready. And that is opening yourself up to believing that there is infinite possibilities within the unknown, and to send your wishes on the wind, to trust that they will fall in your life at exactly the right time for you, and to appreciate, my darling, the beauty of what is happening for you, the symmetry of what is happening for you as well. I had a beautiful thing that all of the universe and all of its natural forms is constantly singing a vibrational song in harmonious sequence to the Creator. And when we are our authentic selves, we are in perfect tone, perfect pitch, a perfect part of that harmonious song to the universe. But when we try to be something other than we're not, or to step into a place of resistance and trying to control, then we're in discord with what is happening. So that's just a little reminder for you, but this is wonderful. And the last card, the 10 of Cups, blessings and well-being. And look, the pelican doing nothing, just sitting in their space, in their protective space, being in that spiritual sense, living life consciously. And you know, the 10 of Cups, it's coming, but it also means that they're asking you to be in a state of gratitude for where you are, for whatever lessons you've learned, for whatever accomplishments you've done, for whatever challenges you've overcome, whatever that's come through because of that, understandings that's come through because of that, and to bless the past for what it has given you, bless the future for what it is bringing for you, and be grateful for the present moment, for where you are now in this blissful state of anticipation. So there we are, my darling. All will be well, and all is well. Just look at it from the spiritual view of life. Take care, my darlings, and I look forward to doing another reading for you in sort of 3 weeks' time for your next water sign reading. But in the meantime, I will be sending out the yearly star sign readings. I have done Cancer, and I shall be starting on all of the other readings. So keep an eye out for those as well. Do subscribe. Take care, my darlings. So much love. Bye-bye.